Hi everyone, today we're talking all about the brand new releases from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I say brand new, had a bit of time off, I'm a bit late to the game, but better late than never. So these are my opinions on the 3 brand new products. If you have been a regular to my channel for quite some time, you will know that Victoria Beckham Beauty is my favourite luxury makeup brand, hands down. However, I'm a little bit shocked by these next 3 products. So there are several reasons. I'll go into them when we get to the products. We're talking price point, we're talking quantity of product that you actually receive, we're talking blendability, we're talking whether I think they're just as good as some other high-end brands or even some drugstore brands. You are going to want to stay tuned for this one. Let's get straight on with it. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I upload new content on YouTube every single week. I would love it if at some point in this video you are finding it helpful. Please consider clicking on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. So let's first talk about the brand new Baby Blade eyebrow pencil. I have this in 2 different shades. So I have light brown and I also have taupe. Now taupe is the one that I have on my eyebrows today. I think it is such a great match for my natural brow hairs. It looks really soft. It looks very, very natural. I also got the shade light brown because I tend to like to deepen off my brows a little bit. I think it matches my face. Even though it doesn't match my brows, I just like a punchier brow. Haven't gone for that look today. Wanted something softer, but I can get away with both shades. So if you are my shade twin, taupe for more of a natural look, light brown for a little bit more of a punchy look, but both are superb. So this comes in 6 different shades and it's a very similar consistency to the Satin Kajal eyeliners from Victoria Beckham. If you love those, you have a very good chance of also really enjoying the consistency of these as well. It's creamy, it's got great colour payoff, and then it sets down. It's a really nice shape, so it's quite a pointy triangular shape. You get a really sharp edge, you also get a longer edge, so it's great to use the sides for a sharp line for that really hair-like finish, or you can use the end to really fill in the brows a lot more quickly. It does dull down quite quickly if you add too much pressure, or if you've got a lot of skincare on your skin when you're applying these, it will merge in with your skincare and add to the creaminess of the product. So you'll go through the product a lot quicker if you've got a lot of skincare on your brows. This does have a spoolie on one end, the product on the other, and once it's set, it's completely set, and I haven't had any smudging while I've been using this. It does say on the website that you shouldn't get smudging, and I concur, I haven't. So let's just talk about why I'm shocked about this particular product, and it's probably not what you're thinking. So we're talking price tag and quantity of product received. So no surprises, it's Victoria Beckham Beauty, it's a luxury brand, it has a luxury price tag, so it's £30 for one of these products. However, it does have 0.08 grams of product within the tube. Now that probably doesn't mean very much, but when you compare it to my favourite drugstore brand eyebrow pencil, which is the NYX microbrow pencil, which lasts me such a long time, it's similar, but it's not identical. It also has great colour payoff, it also has a very similar consistency, but it doesn't have the triangular nib, it's just a very pencil nib. So that's great for some people who want to create hair-like strokes, but not great for others that want to fill in their brows quickly. This will do both for you, whereas the NYX microbrow pencil is pretty much a one-trick pony. If you want to fill in your brows, it will take you a little bit longer. So this one may be a little bit more convenient for some of you who want that function. The NYX microbrow pencil has 0.03 grams of product and is £10 or £11 depending on where you get it from. So this one has almost 3 times the amount of product within the tube. 3 times the amount of product also equals 3 times the cost. However, this is Victoria Beckham Beauty, and really like for like on quantity versus cost, it's the same price as the NYX microbrow pencil. And in my opinion, the spoolie is a better quality. The packaging is really beautiful as well. I love both of these products. I still think I prefer the NYX Microbrow Pencil only because I like to do the hair-like strokes and that's pretty much all I use that product for. So I would still pick that over this one. However, like for like, same price, still blows me away. Anyway, there are more surprises to come. Let's move on. Moving on to the Longwear Crease Proof Eyeshadow Stick. I don't know if this is a brand new product or whether they've just released some new shades. I've never seen it on the Victoria Beckham Beauty website before. However, I may have been looking at it with my eyes shut. If it is just brand new shades, I do have one of those shades, which is the shade Oyster. I also have the shade Caramel out of the 7 shades that are on offer. So once again, these are £30 each. You get 1.6 grams of product within each tube, which is exactly the same as the Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks that I reviewed not so long ago and I absolutely adore. These come in 7 different shades in 2 different finishes. So there's a matte finish and there's also a shimmer finish, which is incredibly glimmery and luxurious and sparkly and just gorgeous. I can't tell you about the matte shade because the shade Pecan, which is the matte shade that I wanted, was out of stock. I will get my hands on that and show you the look that I create in a different video, but it's such a gorgeous brownie, very wearable everyday shade used all over the lid, just in the crease, just in the waterline, just gorgeous. For now, we've got 2 shades of these, one in Caramel and one in Oyster. So it does say on the website that no eyeshadow base is required. I wouldn't 100% agree with that. If you've got a lot of discoloration on your eyelids, you're probably going to want to cover that over because some of these, especially the shimmery shades, don't have a lot of coverage, so that discoloration is still going to poke through. So you're probably going to want to cover that over before you start. Also, I do find that if you add a little bit of eyeshadow primer on the lid first, you are going to get a little bit more give in these. They're going to be slightly more blendable for a little bit longer because the problem that I had with these is that they dry down so fast. There's not a lot of time from applying them to the lid to when you have to blend them out, and they just stick and you cannot blend them anymore, and that was quite problematic for me because I do like to have a really nice blend and I don't feel like I got it with this without an eyeshadow base. These are definitely buildable though, they are beautiful. The 2 shades that I have are gorgeous. They're waterproof for up to 8 hours and I can definitely attest to that. They have seaweed oil and other emollients within the formula, so if you have dry eyelids, do not shy away from these. They will not make your eyelids, or at least they don't make my eyelids, look dry. I only used Caramel in the crease, although it's such a versatile shade. You could apply this all over the lid, just above the crease. You could apply this just in the crease, under the lash line, in the waterline, however you want to use it. It's seriously versatile. And then I applied Oyster all over the lid. I also applied Oyster underneath that lower lash line and also in the inner corner as a bit of an inner corner highlight. So like I said, I am going to buy the shade Pecan, which is the matte shade. However, do I love these enough to buy the shade Bottle Green, which was seriously calling to me when I placed my order? I'm not quite sure. The blendability of these and the fact that these just don't budge after about 10 seconds puts me off slightly because I don't like working quickly. I like to take my time, and you just cannot take your time with this at all. Whether you're using a brush, whether you're using your fingers, these really do stick, and that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. If you like the fact that these aren't going to budge on you all day and they're going to be waterproof, these probably are going to be for you. If you want a little bit more time, if you want a softer blend, go for the Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks because they are super blendable and then adhere to the lid and don't budge. In my opinion, they don't budge. These crease less on my eyes, so they are definitely crease proof in my opinion. So many positives to this. I just wish there was a little bit more time to work on them to get it absolutely perfect because the blend isn't 100% how I would like it, which is a shame. Let's move on to the contour styluses. I cannot express to you how excited I was when I found that these had landed on the website, and I was extremely quick to place my order. So there are 4 shades to choose from. I've picked the 2 lightest shades. So we've got the shade Travertine and the shade Marble, and I'm going to use them both in this video just to show you the difference, because the difference is quite vast. So these will set you back £32 and you get 1.1 grams of product, which is why this one is slightly disappointing for me. Not really disappointed with the formula, although we'll get into that in a second. However, 1.1 grams worth of product. Let's just have a look at my favourite contour product, which is from Makeup by Mario. It's the shaping stick. You get 10.5 grams of product in here for a similar price point as the Victoria Beckham 1.1 grams. Very disappointing. Anyway, the product itself is very nice. Now, it uses the word crayon on the website. I think the word crayon insinuates that this is going to be quite hard and waxy, and it couldn't be anything further from hard and waxy. It's such a beautiful buttery consistency. This glides on really well, it blends out really beautifully, and it's a precision pen. Because it's so small, it's great at what the Makeup by Mario isn't so good at, and that's being precise. And it's absolutely fantastic for nose contour, which is how I will use this going forward. So much better than the Makeup by Mario, because I don't have to faff getting the product onto a brush. I can apply it directly to the nose really precisely. Also, the blendability of this means that it's slightly more delicate and more subtle than the Makeup by Mario contour stick, which is also what I really like about it. So as you can see, the shade Travertine is incredibly subtle on the skin. Great for anybody with a really fair skin tone. If you have anything from light to medium skin tone, you want to dodge this shade because it will not show up on your skin. However, the shade Marble is glorious, and even if you have fair skin like me, you will probably be able to get your use out of the shade Marble if you're after a slightly darker contour, which is what I prefer. It blends out so beautifully. It doesn't look muddy in the slightest, so I was really impressed by the shades that I bought. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope you found it helpful. Do let me know what you thought about the video and the products that I've reviewed in this video in the comments section below. Have you tried any of them already? Were you disappointed? Were you elated? Let everybody know your experiences and how you got the best out of the products in the comments section. Please share your knowledge with the rest of the pack. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.